7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
This video is a proud presentation of MJ Broadcasting. Thank you for your support and enjoy the game. Come inside of the Rickard for game number 3 of this Pee Wee AA series between the Toros and the NorthDurham Warriors. The Toros have their foot on the throat and they're trying to put that final blow with a 2-0 lead. Here in game number 3. Fraser puts it in the zone. Opportunity to skate it into center with a pass to the other side. And there's McNally who can't shoot it to the net. Ethan Devent trying to flip it away from the defender. It's in behind the net there for Luster to try and set it up in front for Nobes. Thrown aside there by Perot who comes in. Nick Perot to the other side there for John who brings it up. John brings it in over the blue line. Again into the lineup for the suspended Ben Sabrizi. This will be the final game of his suspension. Nobes to the backhand shot stopped there by Foreman. Davidson getting it out of the zone. So your goaltender's Foreman at one end. Morgan will be in net at the other end. He took the 2-1 loss in game number 1, and we're getting a hooking penalty coming up. Half off to the left of the goal, trying to start things off on the right foot. Kale Ryan to the other side there for Pro back in behind the net. Nick Pro trying to get away from the defender for the first shot on net, and that got kicked aside there by Morgan into the left corner. Toros get that loose puck out of front with a quick shot stopped by Morgan and frozen up. Tried to squeeze it through the 5-hole there of Morgan and it got stopped. It's into that left corner. Trying to get it back to the line. Lead pass over everybody. You roll back in behind the net of Foreman. Back there, pick it up. There's Kale Ryan. Ryan takes it from his own end. Starts it up with a lead pass up through center. And it'll come in over the line for Connor Cole. He brings it in over the blue line. He had to get around Miranda, had it knocked off his stick, and Lewis will send it the length on the ice. Kill off more time on the Toros power play. Once again, the winner of this series will go on to the Lakeshore final to face either the Ajax Knights or the Pickering Panthers. And right now, the Ajax Knights lead that series 5-1 with the tie they had yesterday. And quick shot at the foot, that went wide of the net. Thrown to the goal, steered aside there by Morgan. The next game of that series will be on Saturday. So the Knights can finish that one off, just like the Toros can finish this one off if they can put a win together here at the Rickard. In behind the net here for Jackman. Logan Jackman getting it back to the line. Should NorthDurham wind up coming up with a victory here, we will have to go back to NorthDurham on Friday night. Ford over there into the corner, trying to walk it out there from the face-off circle. Great opportunity here for Aiden Howard. Leads it for Jackman. To the other side with a pass over the stick of James Davidson. Davidson keeping it in the zone. Tried to. Ford will keep in the bouncing puck. He'll flip it in behind the goal. Barta over there at the other side will pick it up. Walk out. Look for the shot. Stopped there by Morgan. Nice play by Davidson. Held it in, but now it'll get cleared out as QK sent it down the ice. That'll do it for the penalty. Back onto the ice comes Rapitsky. Ford takes it back in his own end. Davidson skating away from the check. Moves that puck up through center for a lead pass for John, who had to knock it down with his hand. Now he comes in. Caleb John tried to start the rush. Taken into the boards there was Chapman in behind the goal. Trying to dig the puck free out of that corner. Toros have had the first couple of opportunities. Morgan has come up with some stops here already. QK. Lead pass up through center. That finds Hall. Hall has Vicks going to the net. Couldn't get a pass over there to him. 2-on-1. Let it by Taylor and Chapman. In over the line. Chapman's got to catch up to it. Now he takes a pass. It was just out of his reach area. John with a shot. There it got stopped there by Morgan and frozen up. Alpha again will be off to the left of the NorthDurham end. Trying to win that battle in behind the left goal. Looking for a pass at the front. Cole couldn't take the pass. Stolen aside there by North Durham. Not out of the zone. Kept in there by Aiden Howard. Or Connor Cole, sorry. Trying to chip it in the zone. That'll be Cameron Ryan racing after the puck. Goes into the corner. Centering it a bit front. Trying to shoot it from the slot area with an opportunity. Couldn't get it through to the net. It'll come around the other side. Trying to keep it in. Puts it back in behind the North Durham net around the other side. Out of the reach and kept in there by Ford. Jackman trying to kick it to his stick. Jackman tried to send it to the front of the net, but he was getting checked over there. Connor Cole trying to take it to the backhand. Couldn't do it. Kept in by Ford. Gage Ford a shot. Stop. Jackman rebound. Stopped there by Morgan. As Jackman tried to jam it in from the left side of the net. Lustig trying to catch up to it versus Cale Ryan. Cale Ryan took his man off the puck. Here comes Cameron Ryan coming at it. Jackman goes off on the chain, so will Cameron Ryan as he dumped it in. It got knocked down by the check of Miranda. Putting it back in the zone for Cale Ryan. To the other side for Ford. Now it'll be Connor Cole with it. Cole with that lead pass for John was out of his reach. Now it comes in for Nick Perot. Shot. It hit the defender at the front and just dribbles into Morgan for a face-off. Face-off again will be off to the right of the North Durham end. Trying for that backhand pass out through center. Picked up there by Ethan Dervent. Dervent tries to put it back in the zone. Played under 5 minutes left to go here. Almost 4 minutes left to go here in the first. Late pass there for John over his stick. As it got knocked out of off his stick at the blue line. Flipped back in by Aiden Howard and behind the goal. Trying to win the battle back in behind the net. Coming around the boards there for Aiden Howard. Howard trying to win the battle. Stolen aside, and here comes Rapitsky. Rapitsky comes in over the blue line. Pressed wide there by Ethan Dervent. Scooped up, and now it'll be John touching it up, and we'll get the first Toros penalty coming up here for hooking. Face-off will be off to the right of the Toros end. One there by North Durham. Shot to the net. Tipped just wide. Picking it up there on the other side now is Wicks. And behind the goal, Hall. That's where this North Durham power play is going to start. And behind the net, they try and jam it out of front. Hit the back of the net. They're trying to jam it out of front now. And the scoreboard has gone off. Now we're back to... Now we got it up and going again. Taylor pressured on there by QK down low. In behind the goal, QK and number 11 Wicks are trying to dig the puck free. Out of that right corner, everybody's trying to dig that puck free for North Durham. QK didn't know where it was. Kept in by Barnett. A shot. Hit Hall at the front. Might have hit Neely as well at the front of the net. Slap back in behind the goal. An opportunity to try and set it up in front. There's Wicks with the loose puck. Pressured on there by Davidson as he gets taken off the feet. Davidson tries to keep it in behind the net. Stolen aside there by the Toros. Can't get it out. Wicks trying to jam it in from the side of the net. That'll come around the other side now for North Durham. Jam back in behind the net now. And slapped out. Barnett chasing after the loose puck now. Barnett going after it with a lead pass. Getting it up there for Hall. Hall is offside. It's off here at center. Coming in over the line. Lead pass for McNally. McNally with a pass for Nobes. Fanned on the shot to get it through. Nobes with a nice play to get around the check. Sets up McNally with a shot. He's going to fan on it. Around the boards it goes. Capped in by Baker. Baker's shot hit Aiden Howard out in front. Now Barter picks it up. Big 2-goal performance in game number 2. And there's another one! It's a short-handed goal for JJ Barter. What a goal there to start things off as he went end-to-end and went high over the blocker hand of Morgan to make it 1-0. Here at center. Ford will slap it back in behind the net. It's in behind the goal for the opportunity to slap it around there for Cale Ryan. Ryan will take it back in his own end. Got taken off the feet. Coming up in now is McNally rolling it on that. Stopped by Foreman and it was still loose. but we got a quick whistle. Face off again will be here just outside of the right of Foreman. Back to the line for Baker. Baker tried to take a shot to the net. It can't get tipped out in front. Picked up now by Cameron Ryan. Tried to keep it in there. Now it comes out at center ice. Brown from his own end. Fanned on it. Here comes Jackman, man. Jackman can't shoot it to the net. Nice defensive play to come back and take him off the stick. Take him off the stick. Back to the line for Ford. Ford slaps it. Hits Connor Cole out in front. Jackman doing the work down low now. And 1:05 left to go here in period number 1. Toros leading 1-0 on the short end of goal by J.J. Boda. Kept in there from the line by Ford. Slap down to the other side. Ford again will get it. Move it to the other side for Cale Ryan with a late pass for Jackman. Logan Jackman puts it back in behind the North Durham net. Connor Cole trying to cut it off there at the other end, as Jackman will scoop it up there in the neutral zone. Scooped up there now by Infernari. Infernari turns it over there at center to Ford, who puts it in. Might have one more opportunity here. Caleb John gets it behind the net. Chips it around to the right side for Perot. Nick Perot tried to put it down low. Perot gets the other opportunity. Over there for John, but out of his reach. Kept in there from the line by Nola Fraser. Fraser foots it in behind the net now for Perot. Nick Perot getting away from the checker. Trying to set things up from behind the net. He's got to find John, and he does. John, a shot that gets blocked on its way through. And that might be the final opportunity here of the first period. Oh, Toros might get one more if they get it out to John, but it hopped over his forehand. And North Durham will get it out of the zone. A very late goal by J.J. Bowder, short-handed. Has the Toros up by 1 to go to the second period. Face off to start here at center between Nobes and Aiden Howard. Knocked down the center. Flipped into the zone past John and back in the zone for Miranda. Hancock from his own end. Hancock gets bumped off the puck. This could lead to an opportunity. Back to the line for DeVent. Ethan DeVent takes it to the net. Tipped. Can't find it. And they score! Caleb Dunn with his first as a Pee Wee AA Toro as he buries that one out of front of the net to give the Toros a 2-0 lead. That one comes at 21 seconds. Off here at center. Flipped into the zone there for Boda. Trying to get to that loose puck there in the zone. Knocked down there by North Durham, trying to get it out. Kept in there by Colton Neely. Flips it back in behind the net there for Chapman. Lucas Chapman trying to win the battle in behind the net. It'll come around the other side, back down low there for Boda. Boda trying to set it up in front. They hit a stick out in front of the goal for Taylor. Boda will pick it up again, try to set it up in front. Davison will get it from the line. James Davison tried to get it there for Barta. Lost control of the puck and the opportunity to clear it for McNally. McNally got it up through center. No penalty on the call. Picked up there by Neely. Colton Neely trying to lead the rush in the zone. Drop pass for Taylor. Taylor can't take it to the net. Scooped up by Lusted now. Lusted takes it from his own end with a nice move to cut to the net. Turned over, shot. That one wider than that as McNally tried to shoot it. It hit a Toro out in front of the net and didn't make it its way to the foreman. North Durham get on that loose puck. Throw it to the goal. Went through the crease area. Kept in there from the line by Volkins. Volkins tried to put it back in behind the net and the Toros pick it off. With the opportunity to clear, they get it up there for Lucas Chapman. Chapman's got his man backing up. Just sends it in on net. Steered aside there by Morgan. In behind the goal for Volkins trying to clear it out. Got it up there for Rapitsky. Can't get it out past Jackman. Picked up there from Brown. Knocked down there at center by Volkins, who tried to get it in. Couldn't do so. Picked up there by Cam Ryan. Cam Ryan puts it right in behind the net. Fires it around there for Jackman, trying to get it before Rapitsky. Connor Cole with that loose puck. Chips it in behind the goal there for Jackman again. He's getting guarded on there by Barnett. Jackman wins the battle. Comes away from the checker. Jackman flips it over there for Cameron Ryan in the left corner. Trying to get it in behind the net now. Out comes Connor Cole to the front of the net over the stick of Jackman. Rapitsky with a pass to the other side for Brown. Trying to cut in with a pass. It'll be Rapitsky trying to get to the front of the net. Getting pressured on. It goes back in behind the goal. Picked up there by Connor Cole to try and skate with the loose puck. Cole getting away from the check. Coming up through center. He's got to get around Barnett. And Cole lost control of it before he could take it to the front of the goal. Both him and Barnett collided in behind the North Durham net. Lead pass for Brown cutting in. Brown is cutting in over the line. Turn over there to Jackman with a lead pass for Eden Howard. Howard tried to go but lost control of the puck before he could get through. Swapped her on the other side. Knocked down there by Caleb John. John trying to spin off the check. Setting up Nick Perot. Perot to the front of the net. Steered aside there by Morgan. Kept in from the line. A shot. Hitting a player right in front. Up into the netting at a play. And Howard to take this draw just off to the left of the goal. John trying to win the battle in behind the net. John setting up in front for Aiden Howard. Howard trying to cut it right to the front of the net. Couldn't do it. Nick Perot jamming away at the loose puck. It's in the pads there of Morgan at the front of the net. Be off to the right. Nolan Fraser trying to dump it in behind the net. Aiden Howard has it behind the goal. Taken off the feet and picked up there by Perot. Back to the line for Fraser. Fraser sending it to the front of the net. Taylor shot. That goes off the stick and high off the crossbar. And we get a whistle. The penalty to Barnett, so face-off will be off to the left of the goal. Kept in there from the line. Nice play by Ford. Over there for Cale Ryan. He's going to step into one, and that just hit the right pad there of Morgan. Cale Ryan comes in from the line now. Tries to put it back in behind the net. Connor Cole trying to win the battle, and he does for Cameron Ryan. Connor Cole gets it. He's got to find Perot. Instead uses Ford. Fanned on the shot. Cale Ryan's got to pick it up in his own end. But he's going to try and win the race, and we get a hooking call, and it's going to come up to Cale Ryan. Everything back to normal again. Clock's back up and going. Toros up 2-0. Goals by J.J. Barter and Caleb John here in the second period. Barter scored before the end of the first. Quick shot. Right pad save from Foreman right in close. One of his tougher saves of the day so far. Taylor trying to get it out of the zone. The wheel on the backhand. Get it up through center. And there's Chapman racing after the puck. Trying to get around the checker. Lost control of it in the zone. And we're going to get another penalty coming up here as Taylor touches it and off goes the clock again. Face-off coming off to the right of the Toros goal. One there by North Durham. Back to line for Hancock. Shot. Tipped at in front and going wide of the net. Picked up back behind the net there for Lusted. Walking at in front on a wraparound. Stopped by Foreman. Toros are trying to kill off a two-man advantage here, and we get a whistle. Face-off here. Back to the line for Hancock. Shot. Stopped by Foreman. Loose puck in front and fired just wide through the crease area. This isn't a two-man advantage yet. The clock has gone off again. Kept in there from the line. In behind the net, trying to jam it out in front for an opportunity for Nobes to try and get it. Can't do it. Cleared it there by the Toros. Aiden Howard racing after the puck in the left corner. Trying for the backhand. That'll go through the net. Back to the line again. Shot to the net. Tipped and scores! And North Durham are on the board with a tip out in front of the net. Face up here at center. Barter trying to race after the loose puck. J.J. Barter catching up to it. Playing 4-on-4 now for 5 seconds, and then it'll be a 55-second power play for North Durham. So maybe that goal they scored on the power play will go to their legs here. They're getting another one coming up here. Miranda with that loose puck. Miranda throws it to the net. Back in behind the net there for Lewis over his stick. Toros trying to get it out of their own end. Barter trying to pick up that loose puck back in behind the goal. It'll go back in behind the net. Scooped up down by Lewis. to try and get away from the checker. McNally trying to win the battle in behind the net. Stolen aside there by Ethan DeVent. Can't get it out. It's back in behind the net. Foreman's going to try and cover it up. Couldn't do it. Controlled there by Hall. Hall sends it up in front of the net. A shot from the line by Hancock. Stopped there by Foreman. And Cole tries to get it out. Couldn't do so. Kept in there by North Durham's Hall. Hall with a backhand to the front of the net. Can't get tipped out in front by McNally. McNally sends it up in front again for Hall. Hall controlled there by Connor Cole. Back line for Hancock. Shot way off the mark. Coming around the other side. Kept in there from the blue line. Penalties over and cleared out. And that is going to go for icing with 8:01 left to go here in the second period. Face-off is going to be off to the left of Foreman. It's in behind the net there for Gage Ford. Ford trying to slap it around the boards. Got it up there for Nick Pro. Pro's going to flip it up high up there for John to try and get to it. He was able to knock it down, but just couldn't go with the loose puck there once he got it to the ice area. Pro with an opportunity now for Aiden Howard. Howard doing a good job trying to keep it in. A nice play by Cale Ryan, held it in there from the blue line. It goes into the corner now for Volkins. Volkins slaps it around the other side. That'll be number 77. That is Barnett in behind the net. Trying to win the battle. Picked up there by Aiden Howard. Trying to send it to the front of the net. And we're getting another penalty coming up here for head contact. Off to the right of the North Durham end. Kept in by Cale Ryan. To the other side for Ford. It'll be there for Nick Pro. Pro trying to get it back in behind the net. An opportunity to go back to the line for Ford. A shot to the net. Tipped. Stop there. And trying to jam it in from the side of the net against Morgan. And we get a whistle. It was a 4-minute head contact penalty to North Durham. So opportunity knocks here for the Toros to try and open this game up a little bit now. That went over there to Cale Ryan. Trying to get to the loose puck there. Cale Ryan can't keep it in. It went past him down the ice and into the corner. Ford will pick it up there in his own end now. Gage Ford will corral it back in behind his own net. That's where this power play is going to start it off. Gets away from the checkers. He keeps it in behind the net. Ford trying to get away from the check now. Skates it up through center ice. Goes for the pass for Nick Pro. Pro trying to put it back in behind the net. Couldn't do so. Stolen aside and picked up again by Ford at center. Gage Ford over there for Cale Ryan. He'll send it the length of the ice into the corner. Nick Pro trying to win the battle in behind the net. Along with Connor Cole. Cole trying to put it in behind the net. Trying to stuff it out of front. He'll take it behind the net. Back to the line for Ford. He's going to try and wind up. Not going to happen. Stolen aside by North Durham and cleared past Ford down the ice. It'll stay back in behind the net for QK. Coming around the other side there for Aiden Howard. Howard tried to skate with it. Got it up there for Barta. Barta chips it off the back end boards. Back in behind the net again for Aiden Howard. Coming around the other side again for Cam Ryan. Cam Ryan tried to set it to the front of the net. Couldn't do so. Slipped out. Kept in by James Davidson, who sends it wide. Barta's going to scoop it up over there in the left corner. Try to get it back to the line for Ford. Kept in by Aiden Howard. Howard has got Baker to beat. Takes him into the corner. First penalty is almost over. At the front of the net, trying to jam it in from the side. Toros are saying it's in the net. We're getting a decision at the front of the goal. Referees are going to decide on this one. We'll keep the camera on them, see what the end result is going to be. No goal. We'll take a face-off here in the North Durham end. Face-off off to the left. Kept in there by James Davidson. Davidson with a nice drop pass. Got it over there for Aiden Howard. Howard cutting into the center. Had it knocked off a stick. Kept in by Davidson. Slap shot. Can't get it through. Loose puck will get swept wide of the net. Toros pick up the loose puck there. 1:45 on the power play. Howard out of front for Davidson. He came in. Howard can't back into the net. Quick shot there from Cameron Ryan. Got kicked aside by Morgan. It's in behind the net again. Howard trying to put the pressure on. Dervent knocks it down. Shot high and over the boards. Trying to jam it in from the side of the net. Morgan's trying to keep it there at the side of the goal. Apparently, ref called that one a goal, so the Toros are up 3-1. The face-off comes to center ice. Taylor to take this draw here at center. We get that last player coming out on the ice. Now we're ready to go. We've got things sorted out. It was a jam play out in front of the net. Not sure who got their last stick on that, but Toros are up 3-1. Coming in over the line, Lusted. Shot! Stopped it by Foreman. It went high and wide. Up over the shoulder and back in behind the net. Quick shot out of front. Big save there from Foreman. Nobes tries to get it in from behind the net. Getting pressured on there by Trent Taylor. It was 14-on-14. Toros get that loose puck and try and clear it out of the zone. It'll be stuck in that left corner. 4 minutes left to go here in the second period. Throwing it out of front. Nobody there to take the pass on a block sweater. The White Sweaters get it away. Toros can't get it up there for Chapman. Chapman tries to get rid of that rolling puck. Tapped in there by North Durham. McNally with the loose puck now. Throwing it to the net. It'll be in behind the goal to try and walk it out. McNally will get it again behind the net. Getting pressured on there by Davidson. Jamming it out front. Front up for a backhand shot. They're trying to jam it in at the front of the net, and Foreman's got it as he was down in the spread eagle to make the save. Face-off will be off to the left of the Toros end. Jackman takes that pass, chips it out. Hancock from his own zone now. Hancock will turn it over there to Cale Ryan with a late pass for Cameron Ryan. Trying to get it in. Picked up there by Gage Ford, who dumps it. Deep in behind now for Jackman. Logan Jackman cuts in. Looks to take the shot. Stopped there by Morgan, who freezes it. Off again off to the right of the North Durham end. Connor Cole to take that draw. Cameron Ryan now will come in to take it as Cole got kicked out. Cole gets it back to the line for Ford. Ford a shot to the net. Stop there. And try to roll in the net. Morgan might have caught it before he hit the back of the net. It rolled off his stick and went up and over him, but we'll have to see on the GoPro whether that made its way past the line. But for now, the referee's eyes said no goal, so Morgan must have been able to catch it and regroup before it made its way to the back of the net. But that shot was a trick one. I think it hit Morgan's stick and went up and over him and just barely almost made it over the line. One there by the Toros. Connor Cole back to the line for Cale Ryan. We'll slap it back in behind the net. Jackman will pick it up now. Logan Jackman getting corralled on there on the other side by Barnett. Now they'll come up through center with a pass for Brown. Brown's cutting in. It'll be a turnover there, picked up by Rapitsky, and it's offside. Will be taking place right here at the blue line. Aiden Howard will take that draw versus Hall. Perot trying to get to it as well. Trying to get it past Barnett, and he does. Flip it into the corner. Pressured on there by Caleb John to try and win the battle. John will chip it out the boards. Going deep right now, he's got the game winner. He scored the second goal for the Toros here in the second period, collecting on a loose puck in front. Late pass up there for Wicks. Turnover there to Aiden Howard. Howard with a nice move, cuts in. Now looks to take the shot. He's got Brown there. Lost control of the puck. Picked up now by QK. And QK will clear it out. Went over the stick there of Fraser. Davidson's got to go back in his own end to get it. James Davidson went for the pass. It got picked off there by Hall with a shot. Gobbled up there by Foreman. And then in came QK looking for a rebound. Here just off to the left of Brett Foreman. In behind the net. Opportunity to dig that puck free from the left circle. Coming out with a backhand stop by the Foreman with a left pad save. Goes back in behind the Toros net. They go for the other side. Got taken off his feet before he could complete the wraparound. Aiden Howard tried to clip it out of his own end. Picked up there by North Durham. Can't get it out. Kept in by Inferneri. And now the opportunity for Baker to slide it in behind the net from McNally. And we get an offside call. We got a draw just outside the blue line. Coming in now is Lusted with a pass from McNally. Thrown to the net. Knocked down. Picked up again there by Nobes. Nobes was trying to help his man out in behind the net. It's in behind the goal there for the Toros to try and dig it free. Nobes just tried to get to the center of the ice. Had it knocked off its stick. Picked up now by the Toros with a lead pass for Lucas Chapman. Chapman cutting in, can't get around Inferneri. Picked up now by Baker, who can't get it out. Now Lusted racing out to the loose puck against Barda. JJ Barda opened up the scoring short-handed in the first period. This one was in offside. South will be off to the left of the goal. Trying to win the draw. Toros battling away at it, trying to keep it in. We'll put it in behind the net now. Coming around the other side down for Barda. Trying to skate with it. Got it up there for Taylor. Trent Taylor with the loose puck. Cutting in. Gets around the checker. Now Inferneri caught up to him. But Taylor put it behind the net for Barda. Barda getting away from the checker. He's getting hooked up by Lewis. 10 seconds left. The Toros have it in the North Durham end. Not for long. This will get cleared out. Zerpitsky leads it for Brown. Brown with one more opportunity with 5 seconds left. He's going to try a long shot that'll go wide off the boards in behind Foreman. And the Toros will keep it behind the net. And they will take a 2-goal lead here in game number 3 with an opportunity to move on to the Lakeshore final. They've got 15 minutes to get there. So one more period here to go at the Rickard. Unless North Durham find a way to get back in this game and possibly send it to an overtime period. Up through center, Jackman trying to get to the loose puck. Nice play there by Hancock to lead the rush. Hancock setting up Lewis on the other side. Trying to get it around the checker. Lewis trying to dig it free from out of the zone there against Cameron Ryan. Picked up there by Connor Cole. Back to the line again for Ford. Getting it up there for Jackman, who can't get to it. Ford from his own zone. Back there again for Kale Ryan. Lead pass for Cameron Ryan. Cam Ryan will send it to the length of the ice. Back in behind the net. Picked up there by Connor Cole. It's in behind the net for an opportunity to try and jam it out of front for Connor Cole to set up Jackman. Walking out, can't jam it in from the side as Morgan is tied up against the post. Tough off to the left now. The Toros end, or the North Durham end, pardon me. In behind the net it goes. That'll be Miranda trying to clear it out with a late pass there for Hall. Nolan Fraser knocked that down at the penalty box area. They'll flip it back in behind the net. There'll be an opportunity for John to try and win the battle in behind the goal. Clearing it out of his own end, kept in by Dervent with a shot tipped. Stopped there by Perot, tries to get to the loose puck, send it to the goal. This one will get scooped up by Morgan and taken for another face-off. Face-off will be off to the right of the goal. Trying to win that draw. Goes back to the line. It'll be Connor Cole footing it, or Nolan Fraser putting it back in behind the net. For an opportunity to skate it out. There's Fraser again with it. Nolan Fraser puts it on his own stick. Tries to get it back in behind the net. Relieves the pressure. QK puts it behind the goal for Hall. Hall trying to win the battle in behind the net. Nice play there. Wicks took his man off the puck. That was Fraser. Kept in there from the line by Vulcans. Shot tipped. Stopped by Foreman. Still loose. And fired just wide of the right post. Picked up now by QK. Shot to the neck. Not going to make it through. Nick Perot catching after it. trying to backhand it out. Couldn't do so. Kept in again there by Wicks. Kept in now by Barnett. Barnett and Wicks digging at the loose puck. Here's an opportunity for Hall. Lost control of it. Dervent trying to get rid of it. Out of his own end, using the board to get it out. And we're getting a penalty to North Durham as Barnett touches it. And it goes for hooking. Soft coming deep into the North Durham end, off to the left. Trying to win that draw. Captain by Ford. Gage Ford will flip it back in behind the net. It'll be Ford again, playing catch with it to the other side. In behind the net there for Taylor. Trent Taylor getting away from the checker. Trying to set things up. In he comes with a shot. Back up, blocked at the front. As Kale Ryan tried to pull the trigger from the slot area. And we're getting another penalty coming up here. Comes for tripping. Will be off to the right of Foreman. One by the Toros. Davidson gets it. Davidson to the other side for Cameron Ryan. Looking for that late pass for Connor Cole to try and break it up. Cole comes in over the line. Finally was knocked off his stick. Cutting in now comes Lusted. In over the line comes Lusted. Taking it to the front of the goal. Lost control of the puck. But the Toros are going to the penalty box again. This one will be for interference. That will be off to the right of the Toros end. Davidson gets it behind the net. Slaps it around the other side. Kept in again by Hancock. Hancock can't shoot it. Gets it down low for Lusted. Lusted tries to walk it out of front. Not going to go anywhere. We'll try and move it over there for Miranda. Miranda settles it down. Looks to send it to the front of the net. Instead puts the brakes on. Miranda out of front for Nobes. Shot. Can't make it through. Another quick shot. Stopped there by Foreman. Right in close. Face-off will be off to the left of the goal. Slapped out. And down the ice. And into the corner. It goes back behind the net for Hancock. Hancock starts it from his own end with a late pass for Lewis. Lewis is cutting in for an opportunity. He lost control of it. Davidson gets it, slaps it around the boards. Not out. Kept in. Back to the line for Hancock. To the other side, looking to shoot it. Hancock again gets it. Hancock shot, tip. Stopped out in front. Ford trying to get it now. Davidson will slap it around the boards and out. Taking it back in his own zone he goes. Skating it up through center with a late pass. Ford's going to pick it off and fire it in. It goes in behind the net. It'll be scooped up by Hancock now. Hancock with a lead pass leading it up. Bringing it in over the line, knocked off his stick and cleared out. Scooped up from his own zone as he starts it out of his own end. With a lead pass for McNally. McNally came in, had it knocked off his stick and out. 10 minutes left to go here. Over there for Miranda. Miranda with a lead pass for Rapitsky within his feet. Miranda tried to back in again, knocked away from him. Brown brings it in, offside. Face-off will come just outside of the left of the arena. Dervent will dump it down the ice, back in the corner. Barter trying to beat Barnett to the puck. It's in behind the goal, trying to win the battle. Scooped up now by Barnett. As they'll lead it in, Barnett comes in over center. Comes in over the line, offside. Face-off here from center ice. Scooped up there by Ford. To the other side for Kale Ryan. Lead pass for Logan Jackman coming in over the line. Jackman trying to get around the checker. Having it in behind the net again is Logan Jackman in behind the goal. Trying to dig it free. Picked up now by Cameron Ryan. Right in front. Stopped there by Morgan. Cameron Ryan trying to race after the loose puck now. It's in behind the net for Barnett. Stopped around the other side. Kept in by Ford. Goes in behind the goal now. It'll be stuck back in behind the net. Trying to dig that puck free out of the corner. Out of front of the net, that kick backhand can't get through. Kale Ryan racing after the loose puck again. Kale Ryan to the other side for Gage Ford. Ford cutting in, he gets that late pass for Cameron Ryan. Cam Ryan cutting in over the line. Had it knocked off his stick at the last second. Still trying to win the battle. Try to get it back to the line for Aiden Howard. Trying to cut in now is Caleb Dunn back to the line of shot. Hitting a player out of front and one going wide of the net. Picked up now again by John. John couldn't send it to the front of the net as it's back and behind the goal for an opportunity for QK. Picked up now by Ford. He can't put it in the zone. Aiden Howard going after the loose puck to try and flip it in. And it goes back in behind the net where it'll be Baker picking it up. Baker slapping it around the left side, picked up by their Ethan Dervent, who puts it into the zone. Dervent puts it back in behind the net there against Baker. Dervent trying to control his man. Getting up through center now is Hall. Hall cutting into the front of the net. Shot. Right pad safe from Foreman. Trying to clear it out. Howard gets another opportunity. That's not going to make its way through. John will backhand it out. Infernary will try and get it up through center. Hall cutting into the front of the net. Picked up there by Nick Perot and cleared out. North Durham will take it back in their own end. A pass that gets knocked down there in their own zone by Colton Neely. Neely going for that puck through center. He gets a pass for Chapman, who dumps it in. It goes back in behind the net where it'll be Nobes trying to spin it around. North Durham get that loose puck, can't clear it out. Capped in there from the line by Davidson. And now it comes out at center. Neely trying to control his man there at the blue line. Hooked up there, and this will be a penalty coming to the Toros to Barda. And it's going to be another, this one's going to be a head contact penalty. South will be off to the left of the Toros end. Trying to chip it out. Capped in there from the line. That'll be Nobes, knocked off his stick. Picked up now by Cameron Ryan. Cam Ryan trying to backhand it the length of the ice. It goes back in behind the goal. Trying to win the battle in behind the net. In behind the goal, North Durham will pick it up for the opportunity to skate it away. Picked up now by McNally. McNally to Nobes, bringing it in. Nobes for McNally, he can't shoot the puck. Goes back in behind the goal for Lusted. Taken off his feet there by Gage Ford as he came back nicely on defense. Approaching the 5-minute mark here of the third period. Picked up there by the Toros and cleared out. Knocked down at center. Fired in now for McNally. McNally tried to bring it in with Nobes. Pass to the other side. Picking it up now there was number 91. McNally at the front of the net. Cameron Ryan trying to get away from the checker. McNally kept it in. Put it behind the net there for Lusted. Toros get it and clear it out. Knocked down by Hancock at center. Hancock had to control the puck. Get it over there. And Lusted ran out of room. Now in comes Miranda. Miranda left it there. Nobes tries to do something with the puck. Lost control of it. Toros get it. Try and backhand it away. Slapping it around the other side, and we're getting a stoppage in play. Face-off will be off to the right. Slapped out the glass as it goes past Barnett. 10 seconds left on the penalty to Barda. In behind the goal goes Volkins in his own end. Volkins tries to lead it out of his own zone with a lead pass. It'll be there for Brown, who cuts in. Brown takes a shot. Nice block at her front by Nolan Fraser. It goes up into the netting at a play. Taking place off to the left of Foreman now. Toros killed off the power play. Thrown to the net, stopped by Foreman with a right pad. Loose puck for Lewis. Can't jam it in the front, and Foreman's got it in behind him. Lewis thought he had enough of that, but it trickled in behind Foreman. And just like the save by Morgan in the second period, Foreman was able to reach back and make sure that it didn't make its way through to the back of the net. A face-off will take place off to the right now. There'll be Lewis taking it versus Trent Taylor. Winning it, back to the line again, now for Barnett. Picked up now by Davidson. Off the boards there for Chapman out of his reach. Chapman trying to beat Barnett to the puck. It's into that left corner. Barda trying to win the battle in behind the net. Taken aside there by North Durham. Slipping it up through center with a lead pass for Lewis. Lewis is cutting in along with Rapitsky. Shot! Nice blocker save from Foreman. Davidson tries to get rid of it. against Barnett. Chapman trying to keep it there. Picked up now by Taylor. Taylor skating away with the loose puck. He's got Barta as well. Pass to Barta. It was on his backhand. Couldn't shoot it as it was pushed right just ahead of him before he could get a shot away. Knocked down by Neely. He tried to knock it down and put it in. North Durham go for that lead pass. Nice play by Perreault. Nick Perreault. Slap shot. Stopped by Morgan with ease. Kicked it out into the right corner. Perreault's the first one on his own rebound. Had it knocked away from him. Now Nick Perreault tries to put it behind the net. Out of front again for Perreault. Was out of his reach. Perreault. Backhand shot. Stopped there by Morgan. In behind the net it goes. Trying to find Perreault out in front again. John out of front of the net. Trying to shoot it. One over his stick. Picked up now by Wicks. Wicks is skating it out of his own end. He'll lead it up through center. Now comes in over the blue line. QK tries to set it up in front. Toros get that off. Lead pass now to the other side for John. John's going to try and catch up to it. And with North Durham facing elimination and down by 2, you got to wonder that Morgan might go to the bench here. They score! Not down by 2 anymore. Now they're down by 3. As Nick Perreault waited in front of the net and snapped it in off the post to make it 4-1. And that goal just might be the death knell of the series, coming at 12:41. Face off here is center. Forward. Over there for Kale Ryan with a late pass for Jackman. Trying to get away from the checker along with Connor Cole. Cole with a nice play to get in. Cole can't shoot it. Stolen aside. Kept in by Kale Ryan to the front of the net. Jackman will get the opportunity now. He can't shoot it. Had to knock it away from him. Flipped aside and Ford trying to catch up to it now in his own end. Gage Ford racing against Lusted. Going out the boards. 2-on-1 with Jackman. Jackman trying to stay on side, and he does. Jackman catching up to it now. Out of front of the net. Stopped there by Morgan. Still loose. Can't put it in front of the net. Front of the net. Stopped there by Morgan again. And the Toros can't capitalize, and we're getting pushing and shoving. And you have to wonder about that because the Toros have the 4-1 lead. And North Durham with facing elimination here. Obviously, frustration a little bit. Out in front of the net with their season on the line. Face off to the right of the goal. 1:39 remaining here. Connor Cole wins it back to the line. Trying for a shot to the screen. It'll roll right into Morgan, but can't make it to the net. Over there for McNally now. McNally, strong pass. Got it up there again for Baker. Nobes is coming in the zone. Had it knocked off his stick there by Kale Ryan. Trying to jam it out of front. For an opportunity. Stopped there by Foreman right in close on the forehand. Jackman racing after the puck. And we're getting a penalty coming up. It'll be a face-off coming off to the right of the Toro zone. Lewis to take the draw versus Taylor. Won it. That'll be Davidson. Slapping it to the other side for Colton Neely, and he gets it out. The late pass for Taylor was out of his reach. Trying to catch up to it again. Trent Taylor coming in. Had a knocked off his stick there by Brown. Chapman trying to fire it back in the zone. Couldn't do so. It'll be a late pass over everybody. Picked up there by Colton Neely. Hopping over the stick. Last minute of play now in the third period. Taylor trying to get to it. Toros are going to sweep away the North Durham Warriors 6 points to 9 as that puck comes into the glove of Foreman. Top off to the left. And once again, we mentioned at the top, the winner of this series, which will be the Toros, will play either the Ajax Knights or the Pickering Panthers. And right now, the Ajax Knights only need one more point. They're up 5 points to 1 on Pickering. And we are getting another penalty coming up here. And it is going to go to the Toros. Chapman. Off to the right. One there by North Durham. Miranda back to the line. McNally trying for a shot to the net. High and wide. Taking a whip there off the boards. It's a 2-man advantage for North Durham, but the Toros get it out. right here at a battle at the bench. 10 seconds left. And the Toros have almost booked themselves their shot into the finals. We'll get a drop of the puck and 5 more seconds on the clock. There it is. The faceoff gets won there. And we are getting it right in on net to Foreman. And one more final shot after the whistle at the front of the net. And that is how this series is going to end. The Pee Wee AA Toros have booked themselves a spot into the Lakeshore Finals. We will see you then when they will play either the Ajax Knights or the Pickering Panthers. Thanks for watching this series. Once again, it was my pleasure to bring it to you. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.